Hey everyone, it's James here from Australia. We're talking about social media. How are you going to generate leads, make sales, grow your business, and build a team that is unstoppable? That is what we're going to be talking about today. First of all, I want to say thank you for allowing me to be part of the European regional event. I've heard so much about you guys. I wish I was over there with you. I wish we were coming together to break bread, have a drink, have a beer, to have a laugh and pat each other on the back. I wish I was there to celebrate your wins, to see those of you that were walking across stage because you received a new rank, you ranked up, or you received an award or recognition to show how good you are. I wish I was there. I promise I would be standing up, I would be applauding, I'd be wolf whistling, I would be cheering you on. I promise you I will be doing that. So I'm going to do that for you right here. You guys rock. I want to say thank you for allowing me to have this moment to share with you how to generate leads, build a brand, grow a business, sign up people, overcome objections in the space of 15 to 20 minutes. I know, right? It's going to be crazy. I'm going to talk a little bit slower than what I normally do because I know that we've got translations happening, all of that kind of stuff, but I'll do my best because I haven't got a long period of time and we've got a lot to talk about. So I know what it's like to start a business and you start to build, right? You've been told by the person that got you started, okay, just start talking to people. They don't really have a strategy. They don't really know what they're talking about, but they said, hey, just go start talking to people. You'll win. You'll grow. Man, you're so good. I can't wait to see your success. And because they're excited for you, they're excited to see you hit the goals. They're excited to see you become the person that they see inside of you. The challenge is many times, you don't see that person inside of yourself. You don't see yourself as this big, high-flying leader just yet. You have this challenge, and then they say, go do social media. Now, here's the reality of it. You've just looked at their social media and you go, whoa, hold on a second. I'm not sure I can do what you do. Or, hey, what you do isn't too good. But you're telling me to do social media, and I don't know how to do social media. And by the looks of it, you don't know how to do social media. So what am I going to do? And I get it, and that's a thing that most of us feel like. And then when it comes to doing it, we don't do anything because we freeze. Because it's too hard, right? It feels confusing. It feels like it's overwhelmed. I can't do this. What if I do something wrong? What if I get it wrong? I want you to know, don't worry about that. Get it wrong. Make a million mistakes. That's okay. In my martial arts studio, for those of you who know or don't know, I own a martial arts studio. It's really cool. Like I've got about almost 100 students. I've got these little 4 and 5-year-olds that are seriously cute, all the way up to 60-year-old or 55-year-old adults. And we get in there and more often than not, here's what happens, right? At the end of the class, they have this card. And on this card, it says all of the things that they need to learn to get to the next belt. Or actually not to get to the next belt, to attempt to get the next belt because people fail. And so on this card, they have to come to me at the end of every class and show me the strike or show me the kick or show me the elbow or show me the self-defense move that they're working on. And then what happens is I give them feedback. And generally the first response, right, here's it, and I want to let you know the truth. The first time they try to get a signature to say that they pass that one technique, guess what the answer is? Fail. No, that's wrong. And the first time that a person enters into our dojang or into my dojang and they get that first no, it's like, oh my hat, the world's going to collapse. I got no. Someone told me no. And I tell the parents of the children, I want you to know that this is a fail environment. This is an environment where your child will fail. And I want you to know, it is not ribbons for all. It is not trophies for all. It is not a place where everyone gets recognized because everyone turned up. This is not that place. What this place is a place where they will become a great martial artist. And part of becoming a great martial artist is you must fail. And you're going to sign up for 12 months. And you're going to pay me every fortnight, whether you turn up or not. So the first thing you're going to want to challenge is to turn up, right? So let's talk about our business, our network marketing business, and what are we going to do about that? Well, the first thing you understand is, guess what? You're going to fail. Don't worry about it though. You're going to have challenges, but you're an adult, right? You know this to be true. So rather than look at this and think, well, hold on a second, I think I'm going to have this expectation that I'm going to succeed every time I put up a post. I'm going to get a lead every time I put up a post. I'm going to get a sign up every time I send a message. I want you to know you won't get that. Okay, and I don't want you to drink that Kool-Aid. That Kool-Aid is poison. It is wrong. It is wrong for the mind and it is wrong for the soul. Instead, allow yourself to move into the place of being the student. Allow yourself to move into the place where you start to learn. And I promise you this, that as you start to learn, as you start to put into place the things that you're learning, and you decide to be a person of action, you decide to be that person that, hey, I know, I'm just going to learn and grow and get feedback, then that will allow you to become the professional. Network marketing is about one thing. Success in network marketing is about one thing: influence. Don't ever think it's not. Success in network marketing is about one thing and one thing only: influence. You see, the more influence that you have, influence on your prospect list, influence with your team, influence with corporate, all of that kind of stuff, influence in your community, influence with your government, whatever it is, success is about influence. The more influence you have, the greater the success you have. So what do you want to be doing on social media? You want to build a brand of you, not a brand of your company, not a brand of Mannatech or a brand of anything else like that, just a brand of you. You're the brand. You're the one representing this company. You're the one representing these products. They're not following the products. They're not following the company. They're following you. And you're the one that they want to get to know. They want to know, do you add value to my life? Gone are the days where anything is hidden. I'm so thankful that there wasn't social media when I was a kid, because I would have put up some of the weirdest stuff. I would have got myself into so much trouble. I am so thankful. I'm so sorry for our children though, right? We're there, but right, we've got them looking at social media and totally bamboozled about what's right and what's not right. But here's the thing, I don't want you to get caught up in that mess. I don't want you to go down that rabbit hole. For me, even though I know social media, and at any day of the week I can generate leads, and at any day of the week I can get signups. In fact, I do, right? Any day of the week. I don't get stuck in living my life on social media. I don't get stuck in being on there 24 hours a day and 7 days a week. What I do is when I am on social media, I am on there on purpose to get a job done. This is the challenge. This is the thing to learn. Social media is a process. Social media is just a tool for you to achieve your dreams. Because as I said at the start of this, Europe, you guys, there are people there that have dreams and aspirations and hopes. Those of you that are going to achieve great things. And those of you need to understand that your top leaders that you have aren't even in your business yet. The top leaders for your team are not in your business yet. They are going to come. But your job is to become the person of influence. Your job is to become that person. So think about this. Every time you put up a post, every time you put up a video, every time you do something, ask, how will this be perceived by my target audience? How will this be perceived by the people that I want to have in my team, in my business, my clients? Will they see this as positive or will they see this as negative? Don't be a negative Nelly on social media. Don't be a justification hero on social media. Don't be a bully. Don't be self-righteous. All of that stuff, forget all that. You just want to be the one that brings hope. You want to be the one that brings life. You want to be the one that brings light. You want to be the one that brings fun. You know, we have a course called the 7 E's of social media marketing. And what those 7 E's talk about is education, empathy, encouragement, enlightenment, all of these. Sorry, off the cuff, I can't remember all the 7, but there's 7 of them. And when you use the 7, all of a sudden you're making sure you're hitting all of the personality types on social media. So here's step 1 of what you want to be doing to grow on social media. Add 10 to 20 brand new friends every single day of your target market. I am not talking about adding 10 to 20 people from the company. I'm talking about 10 to 20 brand new people who've never heard about the product, who've never heard about the business, who've never heard about anything else. You're just going to find 10 to 20 people every single day. And here's the challenge. I know that some of you are writing that down and going, yeah, bring it on. Because in your mind, you've gone, this is what I need to do to succeed. I'm going to make it happen. Then others are going, well, I don't know 10 to 20 people. It's okay. Facebook will show you 10 to 20 people. They will. Just don't take people from the company. Take people that are outside of your company. Take people that are outside of your network and go to other people and invite them in to follow you. Add friends. Send them a little message. Don't be corny in their message. Just go and like something and say, hey, I really liked what you did, and just send them a friend request. Okay, just send them a friend request, 10 to 20 friend requests, or adding 10 to 20 people per day. Split it up over the day, not in 5. Don't go and add 10 to 20 people in 5 minutes. Facebook will ban you. They may block your account and terminate your account. So do not do it all at once. Do it over a couple of times during the day. Second is when you get a new friend request, start chatting with them. One of my favorite things to send to a person when they send me a friend request is that, hey, thanks for the friend request. I just want to make sure I'm running some marketing campaigns for my business right now. Were you sending me a friend request to be added to the group I have on Facebook where we're teaching people about losing weight, or were you wanting to join our group about making money? Sorry, I don't want to have missed anything. Or were you just saying hi? If that's the case, that's okay as well. Because here's the thing. I want to let you know a little secret, okay? I'm going to give you a massive secret on this. When you give a message like that, and you may have to rewind this video and watch this again, and that's okay to get what I just said, but here's what happens. If a person messages you and they want to lose weight, and you just said, hey, I'm doing a marketing campaign for those people who want to lose weight. We've got this group that makes people lose 5 to 10 kilos a month. I'm not sure if you were sending me a friend request, but I've also got another marketing campaign which is showing people how to earn an extra 1,000 to 5,000 a month. I'm not sure, which of those groups were you interested in? Or were you just wanting to say hi? And if that's it, that's cool too. I'm sorry, I don't normally ask this question, but we've got a lot of marketing going on with our business. If a person wants to lose weight, what are they going to say? Yeah, actually, I did see that. I don't want to miss out on that. Put me in that group. Or, that group about money. Yeah, I'm really interested in that. Because now all of a sudden you're scratching a person where they're at. Now I want to give you some very big statistics here. Sales statistics show us that only 3% of people will sign up on the first connect. 3%, right? So what about the other 97%? Well, that other 97% are going to take time. And if you go through the funnel, you'll see that at different break points, 3%, 5%, 15%, all of these kind of places, you'll see with 3% join up, another 3% here, another 5% here, and 10% here. But over 60% of people sign up after the 15th attempt. 50% after the 15th attempt. Think about that for now. So if you think about it, I got asked 4 times, however many years ago, I'm not giving away my age, got asked 4 times, however many years ago, to join up. I said no, or every one of those times. So then one day I decided to go to a meeting. I turned up to the meeting and I signed up because I felt bad. It was my stepfather-in-law at that time. And I met this crazy man called Rod Gilchrist, who's awesome. Like, the guy is seriously amazing. I am so thankful for this guy. He changed my life. He got me started. He inspired me. He helped me. Took me from one level to another. I can't tell you how thankful I am to him. And I saw this presentation, felt sorry for my stepfather-in-law, signed up, got started. Didn't do anything. I left the pack up on the shelf. Then, a little while later, I thought I'd better do something and started to fail. And one of the things that I learned in my failure was that I failed. I failed a lot, right? I spoke to a lot of people and I failed, just like in my martial arts studio, where it's all about failure so that you can get a success. I learned the same thing in network marketing. I learned the same thing in this industry. For me to have this success, I've got to fail. I just have to fail. And the more I failed, the stronger I became. The more I failed, the better I become. The more you fail, the better you will become. The more you fail, the deeper you will go into what will make something work. The more you fail, you're going to try and find ways to succeed. But it's the ones that fail and give up, they'll never grow. You see, it's only in your failure that you become better. It's only in your failure that you learn. It's only in your failure that you can go, well, hold on, I know what I really want. And I don't want to fail. What we want to do is we want to have ribbons for all. We want to have trophies for all. We want to have recognition for all. It's not like that. Life isn't like that. It's not about it being fair or unfair. The success, if you want success for your business, if you want to succeed on social media, learn how to fail and learn how to grow through that failure. Because I did. I failed so many times, it's not funny, and I still fail today. And I get angry and I get upset. I am not bulletproof. I just want you to know, when I fail, it hurts still. Okay, I've got some scars on my face from training yesterday. Where I failed, right? I still fail in martial arts. I still fail in my Mannatech business. I still fail in life. But I get back up, and so will you. So let's say now you start to get some leads because you're speaking to 10 to 20 people per day. What happens next? You need to understand the flow. You see, the flow goes like this. When you put up something on social media, you want them to respond to something, whether it's you're targeting weight loss, energy, health, business, whatever it is, hormones, overall immune system function, whatever it is that you're focusing on, you need to become good. You're going to want to become good at responding. The response and the flow or the funnel that you understand goes like this. They send you a message, or they like or comment on a post. You send them a message and you introduce yourself. You say hi. Very simple. Hi, thanks for the like, thanks for the comment. What did you like most about what you saw? What did you like most about what you saw? They will respond. Okay, and you'll say, fantastic. Tell me more about that. Why did you like that? And then you take them on a journey. For us, what we do, when we get a prospect on social media, we add them to a group. We've got groups in the tens of thousands, and it works for us. So we add them to a group. And in that group, there's lots of testimonies, there's lots of information, there's lots of stories, all of this stuff inside of the group, and we tag them on something inside the group. It's ATM, right? It's Mannatech have been talking about it for ages. And so we follow the ATM method. And because we don't have a lot of time to go through that right now, I won't go deep into that. But there's definitely things that you want to know that work in there. I want to go through on how do you overcome those objections. When a person comes back to you, they're giving you some kind of objection. I don't want you to fall into the trap of feeling like you need to answer their objection. Or if they're not happy with something, don't fall into the trap of feeling like you need to be the one that justifies the company. You don't need to do any of that. You don't need to be the one that stands up there and validates everything. You don't have to do that. Instead, just ask them a simple question. It sounds like you've got a few questions. What's your first question? It sounds like you've got a few questions. What's your first question? Because generally when a person comes back to you with a problem, it's because they've got a question. Your job now is to answer that question. But when they give you the answer, when they give you the question, don't answer it. Just write it down. Then you go, it sounds like you got a second question. What's your second question? Write it down. And then the last time you go, and do you have a third question? Now this is a training in its own right about how to do this overcoming objections, but I'll tell you it works. And do you have a third question? Write it down. Then you reply back with the questions. Okay, can I just make sure I've got all of these questions? You said this, is that right? They'll say yes. You said this, is that right? They'll say yes. And was this the last one? They'll say yes. Okay, if I'm able to answer these 3 questions for you, and you feel good, and you feel confident with my response. Now remember, good and confident, will you be ready to get started on our products to lose weight, or our products to improve your immune system, or our business to help you grow your income? Now, obviously for us, they've already seen a presentation. So we've connected with them, we've chatted with them, we've added them to a group, we've shown them a presentation, we've taken them through a questionnaire, a bunch of questions, and then I ask them those questions. And they say yes or they say no. If they say no, that's okay. I leave them in the group because over time, I'm going to continue to reach out to them because remember, it takes time. It's not the first time I speak to them. It could be the 15th time I connect with them or the 20th time I connect with them to get a result. And if they say yes, I answer the questions and then I sign them up. But what about etiquette on social media? What do you do? Well, here's the challenge. Most people are putting up company stuff on social media. They're putting up company products, company logos, they're doing all this sort of stuff. Or they're going out there and spamming like, oh boy, do I have a product for you. Okay, you've got to join my team. I'm so excited about my team. Come and join my team. I'm so excited about my product. Buy my product. And it's all about selling. Think about it this way. Who do you admire the most? The person that gives a lot of free value that you don't have to buy, but you go to their feed because you like to read what they put up. It inspires you. It gives you knowledge. It fills you up. You want to go to that person, right? So that you want to become that person. Think about it. Who do you follow on social media? Why do you follow them? Well, you follow them because they meet a need of yours. So when it comes to etiquette on social media, be the person that you aspire to be. Use them to be your example. Look at what they put up. Look at how they present themselves. Look at how they brand themselves. And then what you do is you become like them. I'm not saying become them, but get ideas and strategies from them that you can utilize. Social media is a tool. Majority of the signups I get today are not on social media. I sign them up offline. But guess what? They all check out my profile. They all check out my page. They all might get my emails. And so I have to build that relationship. So they come to my social media to check on me. Your prospects are going to your social media. I guarantee it. So if you're just the person that wants to recruit offline, you need to understand that everyone that you're speaking to offline is checking you out online. So for those of you who think social media isn't that important, you're wrong. I just want you to know, and that's okay. Social media is. Social media is so important, it requires you to be a professional on it. Today is the day that you get to rise. Today is the day that you get to see a change. So remember, 10 to 20 people per day connect with, old friends, old business contacts, old people you went to school with. Social media is a great way to connect with old school friends. I promise you this. And if you're not spamming your timeline about your business or product, they're going to be okay with seeing what you've got on there. Next is then you want to follow the ATM method that Al's been talking about. It works 100%. Learn how to overcome those objections by writing out those objections I gave you. And the final thing is to understand etiquette on social media. Be the person people like. Be the person that people want to follow. You don't have to be liked by everyone. I am not liked by everyone, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with not being liked by everyone. What I do is I work where I can be rewarded the most. And that's what you want to be doing. You want to work where you can be rewarded. You want to work in the place where you're going to get the biggest bang for your buck. Okay? And that is when you start to position and brand yourself on social media in the correct way, you will get results. You're in the right place. You're in the right company. You've got the right products. You've got the right support team. You're in the right team. You don't need to change all of that. All you need to do is to learn and apply. So guys, my name's James Hannan. It's been an honor to speak with you guys at this event. 20 minutes, 15 minutes is not a very, or 24 minutes isn't a long time. We had a lot to cover, and I know we couldn't go deep into all of this, but you've got this. Just remember, it's okay to fail, but you want to be the person of influence, and the only way to be that person of influence is to train. Practice, get out there and give it a go over and over and over again. And increase by 1% every time. Get better by 1% every time. So Chris, Catherine, and the entire team over there, thank you so much for allowing me to be here. I hope this was helpful for you. God bless everyone. Bye.